Hey there, movie fans. How have you all been? It's been a while, hasn't it? In fact, it's been a year since I last did a video. And in this video, I'm going to show you everything. Well, not everything. if I'm going to show you each and every pickup since the last time I did this, this is going to be a very long video, and I don't want to do that. Even though some of you might not mind it, but I might show the rest in another video someday. Anyway, yeah, let me show you what I got. I'd like to start off with a stack of movie-related books, and the first one is this graphic novel written by none other than Walter Hill. This is Trigger Man, and this is a really good Prohibition era gangster story, which has a sort of a last man standing vibe to it, But yeah, really like it. Like the story, like the images. Yeah, it's great. Trigger Man by Walter Hill. Also got the Friedkin Collection, a memoir by William Friedkin, which is a great book, by the way. Really great book. I quite enjoyed reading this one, and I also quite enjoyed this book, If They Move, Kill 'Em, The Life and Times of Sam Peckinpah. Now, if you're going to read one book about Peckinpah, make sure it's this one. It has everything you need to know about the man and his work. And speaking of Peckinpah, I also got Convoy, the comprehensive yet untold story by Dan Bruno and Mike Siegel. Yeah, everything you want to know about the movie, and I do mean absolutely everything you want to know about Convoy is in this book. Yep. And the last book I picked up is Vanishing Point Forever. Now this is a very beautiful book. It's all sorts of stories and pictures and screenplay pages. Actually, this is the entire screenplay of the movie. Yeah, this is truly a wonderful book of a movie that I absolutely love. One of my favorite films of all time, really. Yeah, very nice book. Let me see here. I think I'm going to start. Well, I'm now going to show you the movies on Blu-ray, 4K, and some DVDs. Well, I'd like to start with a stack that I recently received from my good buddy Carlos, Eastwood for Life fan. We did another trade together, and he helped me getting these three premium collection sets. So he got these two Peckinpah films for me, The Ballad of Cable Hogue and Ride the High Country. And the other one is Big Wednesday, which is undoubtedly John Milius's most personal film. Yeah, I haven't seen this one yet. I'm still looking forward to checking it out. And he also got me this very beautiful 4K set of Dirty Harry. It has the steelbook inside and some art cards in it. You can see all the contents of it at the back here. I still need to check out the film on 4K, but I did saw some clips and it looks amazing. The 4K transfer looks absolutely amazing. And last but not least, Carlos also helped me out getting this box set of The Curse of Frankenstein by Hammer. That is one amazing box set. Yeah, I got all these stuff in there, the book, a booklet, and a little graphic novel. And of course, you got a poster in there as well, and some art cards, picture cards. Here's the poster, and this is the all the discs are inside this set. You got the 4K, the Blu-rays, and I believe there's also a all Blu-rays, special features. I mean, a lot. It's quite a lot what's in this set. So thank you, Carlos, again for helping me out in getting these amazing titles. And I also did a trade with Steve, aka Stevie Nash, and he got me these two great titles: Pan's Labyrinth by Guillermo del Toro and A Simple Plan by Sam Raimi. Thank you very much, Steve, for doing that trade. Next up is a stack of Gene Hackman movies. One of the many legends that we have lost this year. So I picked up Uncommon Valor on DVD. There is a Blu-ray out there, but it goes for crazy money, so I picked up the DVD instead. This is the German media book of Mississippi Burning. This is a really wonderful set. And terrific film, of course, a terrific film. Let me see here. This is Company Business. I haven't seen this film for a long time. Sort of a spy thriller. Hoosiers, which is a lovely film. Bad 21. This would make a great double feature with Uncommon Valor, by the way. Heist. And I also got Superman, where Hackman plays Lex Luthor. But this version includes the 3 hour, well actually it's 188-minute extended cut that was made especially for television. And there's a lot of scenes in there that was not shown in the theatrical cuts, the director's cut or the theatrical cut. I kind of prefer the director's cut, to be honest, because the extended cut, even though there's a lot of extra scenes, also a lot of extra scenes with Gene Hackman, but you do kind of see that the pacing is going a little slower. So I kind of prefer the director's cut. But it's still great. It's still great. Let me see. Here's a DVD of Live Wire with Pierce Brosnan. This is an action film that I've rented many times back in the day. Still has not gotten a Blu-ray release, so I picked this one up from eBay. Here's another actor that we have lost this year. Wings Hauser, who is terrific in this film as a psychotic pimp, Vice Squad, which I actually enjoyed. It was a great film. Sunset Warriors, aka Heroes Shed No Tears. This is the John Woo film. This contains a cut that is close to John Woo's original version, by the way. And it also contains the original theatrical cut, by the way. But yeah, this is a wonderful release. Wonderful release. And speaking of John Woo, I also got A Better Tomorrow trilogy from Shout Factory. Now I did pick up, or actually I did pre-ordered Hard Boiled, but for some reason not enough copies has been made, so they had to cancel my order, and some other people's as well, and now it's going for crazy money, of course. So I don't know if Shout is going to produce more copies in the future, or if it's really limited. I'm not sure about that. But anyway, Arrow Video will release their own edition of Hardboiled someday, and if I'm going to miss out on that, I still have another chance to get the Australian edition from Via Vision. So, fingers crossed. I have to get one of them. But you know what I don't like about Arrow Video is that they, unlike Shout Factory, Arrow Video release the 4K and the Blu-ray separately. Why not put both the Blu-ray and the 4K Blu-ray in one set? No, they have to do it separately. I kind of hate that when they do that. I also got this one from Shout, City on Fire, which is great. Of course, the Arrow release has already been put out, which has a more stunning artwork on the slipcover. But because this has both the disc inside, I kind of prefer this one. Let's see here. What else do I have? I have a stack of titles from Radiance Films. So this is Girl with a Suitcase, with again another one that we have lost in 2025, Claudia Cardinale. And she is, in my opinion, at her most beautiful in this film. This is such a beautiful film. The Betrayal, which is a great samurai film, by the way. The ending is just insane. You have the protagonist fighting against 100 samurai. It's absolutely great. I loved it. And these are 3 films from Kinji Fukasaku. So you got his first Yakuza film, Japan Organized Crime Boss, which is terrific, absolutely terrific. And this is his second Yakuza film, Sympathy for the Underdog. Not as good as Japanese Organized Crime Boss, but still worth a look. And this is his last one, Hokuriku Proxy War, which is based on a true story. And I also got these box sets. This is the Deye Gothic box sets. Now, these films are just absolutely wonderful. Although I've only seen these films, from the first set. I still need to see the ones from the second set. And this is the second set, by the way. So these are the ones I still need to check out. So you got Demon of Mount Oe, The Haunted Castle, and Ghost of Kasane Swamp. Yeah, but I'm sure I'm going to like these films because I love the atmosphere, the very kind of eerie atmosphere. And these are the ones that I've seen. This is, the first box set. So you got the Bride of Hades, the Snow Woman, and the Ghost of Yutsuya. Yeah, highly recommended to get these sets from Radiance. Radiance, I mean, they're doing really good stuff out there. They're absolutely killing it. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Japanese Godfather trilogy, which I've never heard of before. I pre-ordered my copy. So I'm really looking forward to see what that is. And Radiance has a new label put out, which is called Transmission, and the first release is this insane wild movie, Night of the Juggler, which I've seen yesterday, and it was great. I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. So you got, of course, you got the 4K and the Blu-ray. And you also have the poster, which is the same artwork as this one. You got some picture cards here, and of course a booklet There's all sorts of essays and pictures and all that. Yeah, absolutely love this film. This was such a great film. Night of the Juggler. And I'm looking forward to the other releases from this label, Transmission. The next one is The Stuntman with Peter O'Toole. I pre-ordered that one. And the one that comes after that is Special Effects by Larry Cohen. I might get that one as well. But this is a very lovely set from Radiance or Transmission. Yep, very nice. Let me see here. I picked up a few Patrick Swayze movies. Black Dog, which is just one of those, dumb 90s action movies, with real explosions, real stunts, real explosions, not the CGI stuff that you have nowadays. I mean, I don't know about you, but every time I see a CGI explosion in a movie or TV series, it kind of puts me off. I mean, I get why they do it. Apparently, it's a lot cheaper to do it that way than, the real stuff. And maybe it also has something to do with the environment, of course. But to me, real explosions, that's always nice to see, So that's why I enjoyed this film very much. Black Dog, directed by Kevin Hooks, who also did Passenger 57 with Wesley Snipes. Also got this one, Next of Kin, which is an underrated film. Also with Liam Neeson and the late, great Bill Paxton as his brothers. Red Dawn on 4K. Didn't like the remake very much. By the way, this film was directed by John Milius, who also did Big Wednesday, that I showed you earlier. And he also directed this film, Flight of the Intruder. Now, John Milius, I recently saw a picture of him and Arnold Schwarzenegger. They both made Conan the Barbarian, and it was painful to see him that way because he's battling cancer at the moment. Because he was very, very skinny, has a long beard, and you see Schwarzenegger kind of hugging him, give him a big hug, and yeah, I hope he's going to win this battle against cancer because he did not look good, but he was great. He still is great, Milius, by the way. Let me see here. I also got the Steelbook of Night of the Living Dead, Tom Savini's remake. This is, this contains the both the theatrical cut as well as the uncensored version. And by the way, I don't have it with me, but I also picked up that big box set of A Nightmare on Elm Street with the steelbooks inside. Yeah. Radioland Murders. I haven't seen this one for a long, long time, but this is a film that was produced and created by George Lucas, and I remember enjoying it very much. So yeah, looking forward to rewatch this. Another one that we have lost this year, Robert Redford. Yeah, I picked this one up from eBay. I had to pay a little more than I wanted to, but that's the way it is, I'm afraid. But it did not disappoint at all. The Hard Rock. It was such an entertaining movie. I would highly recommend watching this movie. If you get the chance to see it, see it. Even if there's a DVD out there as well. If you can get that for cheap, just go ahead. It will not be disappointed. I really enjoyed this film. Outland with Sean Connery. Nice set from 4K set from Arrow Video. I also got this one from the Criterion Collection, A History of Violence. Here's another one from Arrow, The Long Kiss Goodnight, 4K. This is Rennie Harlan's last great movie, as he had me. And this is great. Dark City. It comes with this nice set with a booklet and a poster inside. I absolutely love Dark City. Dark City is just a brilliant, brilliant film. And the 4K transfer looks great. Here's the 4K of Jade by William Friedkin. This one contains the 107 director's cut, 107-minute director's cut, which I've never seen before. For a long time it was only available on VHS until, of course, Finnegan Syndrome put it out on 4K and Blu-ray. Speaking of Finnegan Syndrome, I also got Iron Angels 1, 2, and 3, which is sold out. It was actually sold out pretty quickly, to be honest. These are 3 Hong Kong action films with a little booklet there as well. Yeah. Sinners on 4K Steelbook, one of my favorite movies of the year. Really good. The Cell, also from Arrow. Tarsem Singh directed this one, but his best film is this one, The Fall. This was put out by Umbrella, Australian company, and it's a very beautiful release. Of course, you got the Blu-ray 4K in here, and some other stuff in here. Of course, you got the picture cards there. This is the J card, by the way, and you got this thick hardcover booklet as well. Yeah, well, without a doubt, one of the most beautiful films ever made, The Fall. And what a nice release from Umbrella. And speaking of Umbrella, I also got, let me see here, Salute of the Jugger with Rutger Hauer. There he is, right there. Also known as The Blood of Heroes. So you got your 4K and Blu-rays here. And same thing with the set of The Fall. There's a booklet. Oh, I thought there was also a poster, but it's not. That's not the case. Anyway, you got 2 booklets. One is the hardcover booklet there with storyboards. The screenplay, as you can see, and some pictures as well. Yep, that is very nice. Very nice.